Hello, football fan. You are welcome to Football Extra Site. Today we are going to be killing two birds with one stone. We're going to be reviewing the UEFA Champions League matches yesterday, and we are also going to be previewing some of the matches that will be played in the UEFA Conference League matches. So let's get into it. We start from the match between Liverpool and Real Madrid. And that was an interesting match to say the least. Very interesting match. I mean, how do you describe that at the end of the day? It turns out that Liverpool is both on top of Champions League log and the Premiership and the EPL log. And that's an interesting thing. At the beginning of the season, nobody would have put Liverpool in this position. And how did the match yesterday, how did it pan out? One of the highlights of that match is one football star that up until now still find it difficult to get up to the pace. He lost a penalty opportunity yesterday against a very good goalkeeper. And Carriers is proven to be very serious goalkeeper to be considered. And he is the best deputy goalkeeper in the game, at least as of now. Things not working at this moment for Mbappe in Real Madrid's shirt. How long will the Madrid star keep on waiting for him to turn this bad form into good form before they start turning on him? At the end of the night, this is what the logs looks like. In the first place is Liverpool. Liverpool is just been in an unbelievable form this season. Look at that. They are 100% in all the 5 games that they have played. And when this competition started, nobody would have imagined that we will have a situation where Liverpool and some of these teams in the top of the log will be the team there. The expectation will be the Manchester City of this world, the Real Madrid of this world will be in these top 8. However, we want to be careful to say that there is still 3 more matches to be played before the next stage of this competition. Next 8 on that log is Aston Villa, Sporting Lisbon, Press, Lille, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Atletico, and Milan. These are the 16 that we go into the next stage, and this 16 will be the ones that we qualify for the that phase. Anything below that, from what I've understood, I think there's still going to be another 8 where we have to play unseeded team to qualify for another 8 before they can get into the quarterfinal stage. This is interesting. So there is an incentive for any of the team to win enough matches to make sure that they are automatically qualified. The next 16 we have to battle it out on a 2-leg basis before they qualify for the quarterfinal. Now that is all that we saw yesterday. Most of the things we saw yesterday in the Champions League. At this point, we cannot but give the flower to Arne Slot. Arne Slot has been doing a good job so far since he came to Liverpool. Liverpool have won their first 5 matches of a major European campaign for just the second time after 2021-2022. They're doing very well at this time. Everything seems to be working pretty well, pretty okay. And yeah, this is good. But we cannot say the same thing for this experienced manager. Things are just not working for him at this time. What happened? How can we describe the situation with this great manager at this time, talking of Carlo Ancelotti? Well, I'm sure that the frustration is going to be building, and only time is going to tell how all of this is going to pan out for Ancelotti. Now we're going to move into some other news. Well, in the new news we have out there, which was yesterday. This video was supposed to be yesterday, but for some logistical reason, we just couldn't get it out. There was this news out there that Chelsea now have been given a boost to go all the way to pursue this Ipswich Liam Delap. And why is that? This is because Manchester City seems to have pulled out of any move for this striker. Well, you cannot put 100% on this source, but at least that is the information out there yesterday. What is my take on this? Well, this player, if you have been following our content in this channel, you will notice that we think that this move is a very short move from Chelsea. They could get something from this striker in the immediate. In addition to getting something from this striker in the immediate, they could also get something that is going to be beneficial for them in future, just in case it doesn't work out. And they will also have an opportunity to give Jackson all the needed rest while the standard stays up. That said, if Chelsea really want to compete for the title and they want to compete for some of the things they should be competing for, they need an established striker who is going to come in and lead the line for them. At this point, we're going to move over to the UEFA Conference League, where Chelsea seems to be participating. Well, Maresca is in the news today, and there was a presser, and before then, there was also a presser from the Heidenheim manager, which we made reference to in our previous video. He's been talking tough. He's been talking, oh, we're gonna fight, we're gonna make sure we play our game, we do all of that. When I check this club, they are 15th on the Bundesliga log. And so if everything goes right and Chelsea go into this game and be professional, I think Chelsea is going to get a good result from this match. But they cannot underrate this team, because this team is coming to play game. What is the squad that we have for this competition? In this competition, the squad has been there. I remember when this season started, a lot of people raised our eyebrow why some of Chelsea's first team player are not in this team. However, there are multiple games for Chelsea to fight for, multiple glory to fight for, and there are large numbers of players to make happy. So there is enough competition that goes around for everybody. So we hope that this competition is going to be the one that Chelsea is going to go all the way and win the game. How do you see the snood? The snood looks pretty good. A whole lot of players who are going to be spending their time outdoor on the grass. We find that it's very handy at this time. And for those who go out there to do one thing or the other, this is a good one. So in the press of today, Maresca was able to bring all of answer all the questions that was posed to him, and then he insisted that the player have to be mentally ready for the game tomorrow. As far as Maresca is concerned, it's an important competition, a European competition. Since we started, we have tried to share a minute with all the players in the squad. That is what he has done, and that has been fantastic. There are efforts by the journalists to put a lot of pressure on Maresca to talk about Reece James, and one of the things he said is that, hey, let's not do that. The best thing everybody can do right now is not to talk too much about Reece James, because the more you talk about it, you put pressure on Reece James. This is good. That's a manager looking out for his player right there. And now for this game today, how do I think Chelsea is going to shape up? Chelsea is going to come up with their traditional 4-2-3-1 formation. And I think that at the end of the day, there is going to be some tweak to this, which I will try to pull up on the tactical board for us to see just in a moment. If we look at the tactical board, this tactical board has taken into consideration the lineup that has just come out from Chelsea FC website. So this is how Chelsea is going to line up today. Before we get into that, there are some lineup that I projected that Chelsea is going to come up with, and I'll be willing to share this lineup with us in just a short succession right now. If you look at this lineup, we had proposed that this is how Chelsea is going to set up, but from what has come out, when I pulled this up, I was also thinking that Chelsea could actually still go another route by making Sancho to start in that game, and that's why in this other lineup that I have Sancho starting on the right with Modric starting on the other side of the pitch. But from what has come out from the Chelsea website right now, this is how they are going to line up today. And in the way Chelsea typically play, this is the lineup normally, mostly maybe out of possession. But when in possession, we've seen a situation where Vega will have to step forward, but she covers all of that right hand side. Adarabioyo Tosin covers the central zone, and either of these two players can step forward into the midfield. My bet is that it's going to be Digital Hall will step in here and Nkonkwo steps that way, and then we see more of Casside and Vega making up the number here. I'm thinking today that mostly Vega is going to be the deeper guy, and this guy could still push forward to help put this other team in under pressure. And we're going to see Chelsea sometimes in high line situation, they're going to be like that with this person here, and we could have these. Sometimes Nkonkwo could be here, sometimes it could be Casside, that arrives in here, and I'm seeing a situation whereby he's gonna get a goal today. And this is what we think. This is how we think Chelsea is going to set up today. What do we think the score line is going to be? In a moment, we're gonna share with us what we think the score line is going to be, and this is what we think it's going to be. We think Chelsea is going to win this game, except something extraordinarily happened and the other team just capitulates under whatever strategy they came up with, and they concede a lot of goal. I just don't see Chelsea scoring more than 3 goals in this game. It's going to be a stiffer opposition. At least we're expecting that it's going to be a tough one for Chelsea today. So before we round up here, we just want to use this opportunity for those of us who come to our channel here to support us. Please like, share, and subscribe to our video to help grow the site. Until we see you in the next one, have a good one.